How's it going, guys? I'm your host Korban Gaming. Welcome back to a very special video. So as you guys can tell from the title already, in this video I'm going to be teaching you guys how to play your favorite Flash games, namely Adventure Quest and DragonFable in 2021. Okay, so just a few days back on 12th of January, Flash actually cut all support for all Flash support for browsers, so you are no longer able to access Flash on browsers. But I have a few different ways to get around this. So the first, I'm going to show you guys 3 different ways, okay, to do this. The first 2 ways will work for both DragonFable and BattleOn, but the third method will only work for BattleOn. Okay, so the first method is obviously to use AE's official Artix Games Launcher. Okay, you can get the download from artix.com/download/Artix Launcher/. Okay, so here you can select the one that you want to download based off your computer's operating system. Okay, right here there is a Windows 64-bit one, which is what I'm currently running. There's one for 32-bit as well. I'm not sure if anyone still runs that. There's one for Mac and there's one for Linux. So once you press download, okay, once it's downloaded, open up the executable file and then just follow the on-screen instructions to download. So once it's downloaded, it will look something like this. It will bring you to this website first, and then on the left hand side here you can select the games that you want to play. DragonFable, Adventure Quest are the 2 games that I currently play right now. Of course, you can access any of the other games from here as well, and once you click on play, a separate pop-up window will open up for the respective game. Now, that being said, this does come with con, okay, and I actually experienced this firsthand yesterday. So yesterday when I wanted to play their game and I wanted to do a recording, I was unable to because the Artix.com site was down. Now, if you guys have noticed, when I first open up the launcher, it brings you to the Artix.com site first, and if the Artix.com site happens to be down, then you are unable to access any of their games over here on the left hand side. So that is a big shame and a big con. Okay, so as long as the Artix.com site goes down, you're basically locked out of all of their games. Okay, people who are already playing their game before the issue hit didn't have any problems. They weren't kicked out of the game or anything. It's just that people who wanted to play the game after the website was down, they were unable to get into it simply because Artix.com was down. The original DragonFable website, Adventure Quest website, all their individual websites, they had no problem. It was just Artix.com having a problem. But because this launcher directs you to Artix.com first before you can access anything here, as long as Artix.com is down, you're basically locked out of all their games. So that was what happened to me yesterday. I hope that they can fix this soon and hopefully it doesn't happen again. It's a small little oversight on their part, but I think it's a very, very easy fix or an easy way to get around it. Like, just bring us to a blank page or something like that so we can select the game. So even if Artix.com goes down, at least you won't be locked out of every single game, because each of the game sites are their own individual sites, and the fact that Artix.com went down yesterday but all of their other individual sites were not affected, but yet people were unable to play any game at all from the launcher, just shows that, you know, maybe linking people to one site first before they can get to another site is not such a great idea. You know what I mean? Okay, so that is the first method. Now, the second method I have right here works only for the Google Chrome browser. Okay, it does not work for Firefox, it does not work for Microsoft Edge, it does not work for Puffin or any other browser that you are currently using. So as you guys can see here, if I go into the browser and I go to their website here for DragonFable, it'll show me that Adobe Flash Player is out of date. I click on run this time, you'll see this icon here, and if you click on it, it'll take you to Adobe's website showing you that Flash is no longer supported, blah blah blah. Okay, it's the same for Adventure Quest right here, which I'm going to show you guys. So I'm going to click on run this time, and once again I'll see this icon. Do not click on update. Okay, just click on run this time. I do not know what happens if you click on update, but I don't think you should do that anyways. Okay, so how you're going to do this is I'm going to open up Notepad first, and this method was discovered by LUPUL LUNATIC from the Gox Tavern Discord. I will link the Discord down in the description below, so go ahead and thank him there for this method, because I am not smart enough to come up with this method on my own. So huge shout out to the guy, and you know, major props to him for coming up with this idea on how to get around this entire thing. So I'm going to paste this thing here. I will have this down in the description below, so you guys don't have to type it out. All you have to do is copy it and paste it. Make sure there's no spacing whatsoever. Okay, and what you want to do after this is you want to save. Okay, press save here, and then you want to navigate, okay, to this PC. Go to your whatever name you name your hard drive. Go to users. okay, go to your user here, okay, and there are some hidden files here, okay. So I'm going to show you guys how to see hidden files and folders. Okay, so I'm going up to open up my Windows Explorer right here. Okay, so if you're unable to see this hidden file right here, this is what you have to do. Okay, so open up your File Explorer. On the top here, this is assuming you're using Windows 10. Top here, you can see this View button. Click on View. Okay, then you want to click on Tick Hidden Items right here. Okay, so once you check this, you will be able to see every single hidden item. Okay, and if this option is not readily available here, you can find it here in Options. Click on Change Folder and search Options. Okay, under View, Files and Folders, Hidden Files and Folders here, you want to make sure that this is Show, Apply, okay, and then you should be able to see the folder. So if you're unable to see the folder, you should do that first, but because I've already enabled it, so I'm able to see it. So go inside AppData, Local, then you want to go inside Google, Chrome, User Data, Default. After default is Pepper Data, Shockwave Flash, and you'll come here. Okay, so some people may have a system folder right here, some people may not. Okay, when I first started this, I did not have the system folder. So if you don't have the system folder, you want to create it. So I'm going to right click right now, click on New Folder, and then you're going to rename the folder as System. Okay, so once you create this folder, you want to go inside the folder, save this as all files, and then you want to save the name as mms.cfg. So it's going to be a config file. You want to save it in this exact folder right here, copying, pasting every single thing right here. Make sure there's no spacing and you're copying everything correctly. Press save. Okay, now you can close this, and then all you have to do is refresh the site right here, run this time, and voila, DragonFable is now running for everyone. Okay, I'm sorry, the volume is a little bit loud. Okay, and then click on run this time, and voila, Adventure Quest is running as well. So that is the second method in which you guys can use to access and play DragonFable or Adventure Quest on your browser. Now, this being said, however, for DragonFable, I have encountered a few weird error loading scene problems for the browser version. I don't think the staff will fix it anymore, so if you guys encounter that as well, don't go and tell them it's a bug or whatever, because they are expecting you to use the Artix Launcher and not that. For Adventure Quest, I haven't experienced any such problems, but if you do, then it's probably to be expected. But for people who still prefer to play in the browser, you can do that. But there are a few bugs that I know of in DragonFable currently. But I wasn't able to access the in, I wasn't able to access the bank. I was able to access, I didn't check every single thing, but for the most part, most of it is still working fine. So yeah. Now, the third and final method, this only works for Adventure Quest. Okay, this is only for Adventure Quest specifically. There isn't one for DragonFable yet. So the third method right here, and this is only specifically for AQ, is to use nivp's third-party AQ unofficial launcher. Okay, keep in mind this is not supported or endorsed by Artix Entertainment or Adventure Quest at all, so use this at your own risk. That being said, this is much better than the Artix game's official launcher. So if I were you, I would probably use this over the official launcher. Okay, and keep in mind this launcher does not support and will never support cheats, so you guys don't have to worry about getting banned. So basically this, you'll have to go to this mega link right here. I will put the link in the description down below, so you don't have to type all this out. Okay, and once you are here, you can just right click on this. Depending on which build you have, which operating system you have, Linux 32-bit, 64-bit, and there's a Windows 32-bit or 64-bit here. So all you have to do is go to the three dots right here, download, and you just press standard download. Okay, so once you downloaded it, you'll be in this zip file, and all you have to do is just get a free unzipping software. I use WinRAR. Okay, you technically don't have to pay for it at all. So just download WinRAR for free. Afterwards, go ahead and unzip the file folder. Okay, once you unzip it, you'll be inside. You'll look something like this. So you want to go inside of here, and then you can launch the executable file, which will be right here. Okay, And of course, you'll see his disclaimer right here. I am not Artix Entertainment. Now that I got your attention, I'm a third-party developer unrelated to AE in any way, nor was this project endorsed by them. This removes any responsibility for you using this launcher from AE. Be sure you're completely aware of that before using it. Thanks. Okay, so it's by nivp. Okay, huge shout out and thank you to him for, you know, coming out with this. And yeah, this is what you get right here. And there are a few features of his launcher that you don't have inside of the official AE launcher. I'm going to go through them right now. Okay, it automatically fetches the most recent AQ version. There's a tab interface right here, which means you can load up several characters at the same time. So you can see right here, I can open different tabs and I can play on different characters at the same time. Previously, inside of browsers, this was not possible. You had to use different browsers if you want to play different characters. You were unable to play different characters on the same browser. So this launcher solves all that problem, and you're obviously unable to play different characters at the same time using the official launcher. So this is something neat that this third-party launcher has that AE does not have. Okay, multi-screen support. You can open several AQ instances on the same tab. I am not exactly sure how you press this. Oh, is this what you do? Toggle multi-screen controls. Okay, this is my first time doing this. Yeah, okay, this is what you do. So very, very nice here. I don't know how many you can open up, but I can see I've opened up 4 and you can control 4 from one screen at the same time. This is very nice for people who have a lot of characters, want to farm and grind on all of their characters at the same time, and this saves a lot of time. Very fantastic job to him, okay, and I absolutely love this. Okay, next up, there's a character page loader. You can input a character ID and press go to open it in a new tab. Okay, there is a okay, so there are some keyboard shortcuts here. F4 to clear cache, F5 to refresh, Control plus F5 to refresh and clear cache, F11 to toggle full screen, Control plus Shift plus I to open the developer console, menu icon for various AQ resources that open in a draggable window. Okay, so right here you can click on this and brings you to the official war leaderboard. Okay, so right now I don't think there's any war ongoing. That's why this is not loading. Okay, so I think I'll close this. I think that's why. I'm not entirely sure. There is a Knights of Discord leaderboard as well. Okay, so for those of you guys who have joined the AQ Warring Discord, also known as the AQ Knights of Discord, you guys can see your wins here. So this is for the hardcore warmongers. There is a link to join their Discord here as well. And of course, huge shout out to all of the warmongers right here who have been doing our wars for us. Okay, so I'm going to close this. Other features of the launcher, there is a token donation leaderboard. Okay, this is for the current Frostvale gift donation contest. If there's no contest, I don't think it will load anything. You can see here, okay, the names of the top 100 people, like what you can see in the normal website. Okay, this obviously, you can't see how many tokens they have donated because that is hidden to begin with. And the gold donation leaderboard, here you can see the amount of gold and the leaderboard right here. Okay, so 100 place is 2 billion gold. Wow, okay. And then there you can toggle multi-screen controls as well, okay, to turn that back off. And yeah, this launcher comes with a lot of features that the official launcher does not have. Of course, use this at your own risk, but I'll definitely recommend this over the current official launcher right now. So I don't know if someone will make a launcher for DragonFable that is as good as this. I hope they do, because this is awesome and amazing. And that's basically going to do it for this video, guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed and hope you have found this video useful on how you can continue to play Adventure Quest and DragonFable in 2021 and beyond, even after Flash's death. So yeah, be sure to subscribe to this channel if you guys found the content useful and you want to see more of such helpful guides and other Adventure Quest or DragonFable content. And till the next time, I'm your host Korban Gaming. Peace out.